Prologue. Withering Elm, 1873. They say a mother's grief can bend the veil between the living and the dead. That in the right hands, sorrow is more powerful than sorcery. On the edge of the village, where frost bloomed year-round on the window panes and the trees whispered in brittle tongues, lived Elspeth Meyer, a toy maker whose dolls were too perfect. Children swore they moved. Parents returned them quietly in the night. But her most exquisite creation was never sold. It was made for her only child, Mercy. Born during a blood moon, Mercy came into the world with a voice like wind through reeds and eyes that never quite focused. One was a striking blue, the other milky white, clouded from birth. The villagers whispered of omens and bad luck. Elspeth called her Little Bell for the silver bell she wore in her braid, which chimed softly wherever she wandered. When the winter fever swept through Withering Elm, Mercy fell ill and never rose again. Elspeth wept for 3 days. Then she went silent. On the 13th night, by candlelight, she began to work, porcelain mixed with ash, hair woven from locks saved in a ribbon drawer, eyes matched to memory, a red mouth shaped like a whisper. Inside the doll's hollow chest, Elspeth sealed the silver bell, silent now, but warm. And when the final stroke of paint dried, she whispered her daughter's name, Mercy. The flame vanished, the shadows held their breath. The doll opened one eye, the bell rang once. At dawn, neighbors found Elspeth seated in her rocking chair, smiling. Her hands were clasped gently in her lap. The cradle beside her was empty. Her eyes were open, wide and glassy. The doll was gone. Now they say the bell rings only when it's too late to run. That it echoes in the corners of forgotten nurseries, that it rocks in the dark, whispering lullabies older than grief. She is not a ghost, she is not a child, she is Mercy, and she remembers you.